Hey everybody, it's Nikki with Delicate Tension Tarot. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you just have a lot of Libra placements in your natal houses, or transits happening for you that are triggering a lot of your Libra energy at this time. This will be for the time period of December 15th through the 31st. I also consider these readings time fluid, so whenever you see them is when you're meant to hear them. We do have an eclipse happening in Capricorn the day after Christmas, so on the 26th. We also have a new moon. So it's a really important time. The Capricorn eclipses, I believe, started in January of this year, and I think this is the last. This is the last Capricorn eclipse happening this month. So we will be slowly transiting out of these Cancer Capricorn eclipses. So there's definitely been a lot of challenges this year. We had quite a few planets going retrograde all at once, and they were more of the outer planets. So it has a farther reaching impact and also a deeper impact in terms of its influence and how it affects us for the long term. So let me just get ready here and see what it is that I see for you guys. Keep in mind this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody. If you are interested in a personal reading, you can look in my description box below. There is also, my Instagram is down there, as well as a donation button if you would like to donate to keep this channel going. My Instagram does have daily polls on it, so I do pull cards every day. So if you would like to go over there and check that out, that would be awesome. It definitely looks like you're reflecting on what your truths are. And I really don't, it's not that I don't think you've figured them all out yet, but it's kind of like through this period of introspection, through this period of really going deep within, you have found a lot of wisdom. I must say that. You've found a lot of wisdom, but I still think there's some things that you've either been cutting out or you still need to continue to cut out of your life if you're going to be real with yourself on that. First card that wants to fly out is the moon. So yeah, there's still some confusion and there's still some uncertainty as to what lies ahead. You could still be dealing with some confusing energies, whether that's within yourself. You could also be quite emotional at this time. Either way, you're moving forward though. I do think that there is progress, but I just don't know if you're headed... I'm going to stop myself. I don't want to say that you're not headed in the right direction. I just think that you're kind of doing this weird dance between meandering through the past and still being in the present. That was something that was also in Gemini's reading, so feel free to go check out Gemini's reading or check your astrology chart to see if you have any interesting placements in Gemini. Yeah, so you've definitely gone through your period of mourning the past, because what's done is done. I don't think there's really any way to, I don't want to say to fix it. I don't think there's anything that needs to be fixed. I feel like you did need to close out those cycles and chapters in your life, whether they were with other people, whether it was with your job, whether it was with a family member, friend, whatever it may be. Now, moving forward, yeah, I feel the need to say only fools rush in. And with the Hermit energy being a part of your energy when I first started shuffling, don't allow yourself to carry the wisdom that you've gained forward with you in life. Don't be foolish. I really do think you need to think about your next steps and actions. You need to look at them a little more closely. Really, I think it's more so about getting your intentions in check. Like, what is your intent with where you're going? Is it to fulfill yourself or is it to be fulfilled by another? I feel the need to say that. So let's clarify the moon and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse here. That was way too much. But we'll take the one that flipped up. The Tower. So yeah, you could be feeling a lot of confusion right now. I also feel like you might be going through a period where you're experiencing really quick, sudden insights. It's also quite possible that you could be finding some stuff out in this time period that really helps you move forward, or it could pull you back as well. So let's, fair warning on that. If you have information or people confessing things to you that seems to pull you backwards, don't allow it to, because you already closed out that chapter. And I do feel like you need to defend your reasonings around that. I don't want you to get sucked back into the same old, same old. Let's clarify the Five of Cups here with the, yeah. So it was definitely saying goodbye to what was, in my opinion, it was definitely a soulmate relationship or a soul connection, but it also could have had a lot of underlying elements of karma. So there was some stuff that you needed to learn. There were actually really big lessons that you needed to learn. I think the most important thing is that you needed to make a choice and not to allow other people to make choices for you. Let's clarify. Okay. Seven of Wands is clarified by the Seven of Wands. So yeah, stand your ground against the choices and the decisions that you've made. Stand your ground on your actions. You don't need to be moving backwards. You need to be moving forward. Because in moving forward, you're going to find what you want. And I also think you're going to enjoy some self-satisfaction as well. Let's clarify the Knight of Cups, please. Four of Wands, yeah. Let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Swords in reverse. So yeah, I think it's quite possible you also could have made a transition between two homes. You could be going to visit family for the holidays, or just visiting with others. It doesn't have to be with family. It could be with people that you really care about who aren't your immediate family. But there's something here where I think going into the new year, you're still going to be looking at the progress that you've made since this happened. And I think you're going to see how unstuck you are. You're not stuck anymore. I think being stuck for you has become an illusion. So that's something I really want you to look at. The only person who is holding you back is yourself. I think that's very important for me to say. Let's clarify what else could be coming here for Libra for the end of the year. We have the King of Wands. This could be you taking action or another person taking action towards you. Okay. So this quite possibly might be you. If it's not you, it's someone else who definitely is going to be taking action after a period of reflection. Now, if this is you, I think that through this period of reflection, you're learning what it is that you need to take action towards. And I do feel like part of you is wanting to take action towards similar things of the past. But if you actually have carried the wisdom from that forward, it's not necessarily that I think you're going to go back to this mess, but it's quite possible that you could be moving forward towards people who still exhibit the same quality or characteristics. So just make sure you're looking out for the red flags. Let's pull some final clarifiers here for you. We have Graveyard, so something could be rising from the dead. We have Desert. And we have Angsty Teen. All right. So yeah, you could have somebody who is going to be communicating with you that might be a little immature. And by a little immature, I mean a lot of immature. But I also feel like there's this feeling of being trapped in this endless wasteland where it's almost like you feel like there's nowhere in sight. Or it could be that you're looking for your own private oasis within your experiences as you're moving forward. Or this person could view you as an oasis. Let's keep that in mind. Now, I'm sorry, give me 2 seconds. When people are just texting you, you know? So yeah, you might be hearing from somebody from the past. However, I do think you need to continue addressing your issues too that might be coming up from the surface. It could have been buried for a while. I think that's going to be your final push here into 2020, is really dealing with the last bit of the stuff that you're still dealing with. And it might even be possible that you kind of need to like abandon it out in the desert, right? Like leave it where it belongs. Leave it in the land of nothingness and just kind of move forward and really deal with that part of you that's fighting against yourself. Because like I said, you're the only person holding yourself back here. There's nobody influencing you. The past really isn't even influencing you anymore, you know, either. So just give that little angsty teen of yours a reality check, right? Give him a reality check. Show him what's what. It's time to take charge. Okay, Libra, that has been your December 15th through the 31st reading. Please like, share, subscribe if it resonated with you. If it didn't, you can always check out your moon, rising, or any other dominant signs that you have in your chart. Thank you so much for all of your support from, you know, me starting this back in September. I've really enjoyed it, and I've loved watching it grow, even if it has been in small increments. I really appreciate every single one of you that watches these videos. So thank you for staying with me. If you ever have any questions or commentary, don't be nervous to drop a comment. I'm totally open to hearing what people have to say, especially considering that this is something that is my business, and I'm open to constructive criticism always. So have a wonderful holiday season, and I will see you guys in 2020.